Okay, here with Morgane Metraux after her final round at the Pelican Women's Championship. Just take us through your feelings right now. The obvious is you've moved into the top 100 on the Race to the CME Globe, meaning you'll keep priority status for next year. Just tell us your emotions on that and when you started to realize that was a possibility.
Yeah, so obviously this week was more than just a tournament for me. A lot was on the line, so today was a little extra stressful. I think yesterday I struggled a little bit more with that. Today was more like just go for it, and my game's in a good place, and just trust it, and that's what I did all day long. So yeah, I was super happy. I did not want to go to Q Series, so I'm happy I can go back to play the final in Europe now. And yeah, I don't really have words, to be honest. It's just everything a little bit overwhelming.
Your caddy, we were just talking to him, said there was a moment on the course when you realized you needed a couple birdies or whatever to keep moving up. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, so instead of thinking I'm in a good place, just like make pars and you'll be fine. I wanted to keep pushing and tell myself I need more birdies to, maybe get closer to the top and the lead and stuff. So that's quite kind of the mindset I had. And at some point, I made a couple pars in a row, and I thought, okay, now it's time to make birdies again and think that way. So that's why I voiced it to him as well, and just focus birdie and not just saving something.
Your rookie season, you've had one top 10 finish already, and now possibly another one. We're not sure yet, but
Yeah.
this one feels different a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I think it's even better this one just because of how much was on the line for me this week, and I loved everything since I came to play practice round a few weeks back. Love this place. Love playing in Florida. I drove here from my home, and so I mean, just everything aligned this week. And yeah, if it can be another top 10, it would be fantastic.
Go ahead, Chris.
What what is more pressure, playing to win or playing to keep your job?
Playing to keep your job 100%. The thing is, for me, playing to win, you already feel like you're obviously playing really well if you're in a position to win the tournament. So you can build confidence on that. If you're playing to keep your job, it means you haven't done quite as good. So I think it's more pressure. It's like playing to make the cut on the last hole versus playing to win the tournament. They're both pressure, but I think the pressure of making the cut is actually harder.
How do you block that out when you're out on the course, knowing that you just still got to take it one shot at a time?
I wish I had an answer. A lot of experience just going through times where I wasn't able to and learn from that. Trying to, as I said, focus on birdies, not think about the result, and stay in the present as much as possible. Just think about the shot ahead of you. Yeah, those are all the things I try to go back to.
And since you've gone from 101 and jumped in, do you feel as though it's kind of like a win?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. After my last event in California, I was very upset at myself and disappointed because I had missed a few cuts in a row, and I wanted to have this break knowing that I was fine for next year, and I didn't manage to do that because I had probably too many expectations or too much pressure on myself. And so I took those 4 weeks to reset, work on my game, and feel like I was in a good place coming in here. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say really.
You said you drove here. Where do you live?
I'm in Orlando, based in Orlando now. Yeah.
Gotcha. And your sister, how much do you talk to her during a week like this?
Yeah, she was busy. She was playing on the LET this week, Saudi Arabia. So with the time change and stuff, we didn't talk that much. But I know my whole family, and they're always behind me. And if I need to talk to them, I know they're always there. And vice versa with her when she needs stuff from me. So I don't think we need to talk always. It's just like knowing that we're there for each other, and if we need, we always have each other.
What are her plans for the rest of the year?
She's playing stage 2 next week, and then we'll see.
Will you go there?
I might. I'm flying back to play in Spain the final on the European Tour on the LET the week after, so it depends. Because I'm flying back a little early, so we'll see.
Oh,
Maybe.
Gotcha.
Haven't planned that out yet.
Last question for me. Your rookie season, I'm wondering if you can just take us through a recap of like what you've learned, how expectations may have been different from reality.
I was obviously super excited to get my card last year, and I probably started the year. Well, I had a good first event because I had no expectations, and after that, I was just thinking about it a little bit and thinking, oh my God, this is the best tour in the world. Like, do I really belong here and stuff like that? So there was a part of questioning. And then off the course, I started struggling a little bit too, so that played into my game during the summer. And I was able to go back home and figure some stuff out, and came back. I think I got 12th in ShopRite, and that was sort of the turning point a little bit for me, where I realized, I can do this. I belong here, and that really gave me some momentum and confidence for the rest of the season.
Awesome. Thanks, Morgan.
Yeah, thank you.
Good.